everyone, so today's video is going to be me answering a really common question, which is, can I feed my guinea pigs or rabbits like cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower, you know, those types of vegetables which have a reputation for causing problems such as bloating. So first things first, these vegetables are generally not very well tolerated for guinea pigs and rabbits who are also fed, you know, dried commercial food like pellets and the very brightly coloured horrible looking mueslis, which, you know, avoid by all costs. The ingredients of pellets and muesli stays in the guinea pigs and rabbits' digestive tracts for a long time. It does take them a long time to digest these types of pellets, therefore it's not appropriate to feed alongside vegetables which may cause bloating. I just wanted to say that most of the UK and US websites will tell you that your guinea pig or rabbit needs pellets. They don't, and please read the blog post I made a few months back. It'll be linked down below just to sort of clear that up really. But most of them do promote feeding dried food, which is not necessary, and this is why different types of cabbages etc have a bad reputation, because they are not meant to be fed alongside the pellets, which is why 95% of the websites will say either avoid it completely or it should only make up an extremely small part of their diet, you know, like once a month or something. So yeah, guinea pigs and rabbits that are not fed on commercial dried food can absolutely have these vegetables, but there are a few rules to sort of make yourself aware of before feeding, because not all animals are going to be able to consume these, or at least not in large amounts or in moderate amounts. Some cannot even have any. So these types of vegetables have various very healthy vitamins and minerals, so are a very good addition to their diet, but I'm going to read you out a few rules to just keep into consideration before you go ahead and feed any of them. So rule number one is avoid feeding these types of vegetables if you have a guinea pig or rabbit who suffers with bloating or other problems which are related to their intestines. You know, if they are prone to this, then you want to just avoid it. Just don't go near it, because it could cause problems and they could get very sick. So I do actually have a guinea pig called Mabel who does suffer from bloat, so she can only have like a tiny amount of this, and you know, some can't have any, so just be mindful that that's maybe one of your animals and you want to take that into consideration before trying this out. So rule number two is that you must introduce these very slowly into their diet, along with any other vegetables or fruit or any sort of food should be introduced so slowly into their diet if they've never had it before, because they need time to adjust to eating this and you need to be able to monitor them and see if they react badly in any way. So I suggest starting off with a tiny piece of whatever you want to choose and then see if they react badly to it. So it's got to be a small piece. If you give them a big piece, then obviously it's going to cause problems if they've never had it before, even in healthy animals. So start off with a really small piece and monitor them over however long, you know, the next day or so, and if they appear to be bloated or anything, then I suggest you stop feeding this, as they just may not be able to tolerate it very well. On the other hand, if there's no problems, it all runs nice and smoothly, then you can go ahead and continue building up the quantity day by day. So number three, ensure your guinea pigs and rabbits are receiving plenty of exercise. This is very important, and I know it sounds kind of weird on the topic of today's video, but there is a reason for that. So you can just provide a nice spacious playpen and get them out, you know, several times a day or once a day or whatever you want to do, or you can just ensure that they have a really nice spacious accommodation which they live in permanently. Either one will do, but it's important, and I'm going to tell you why right now. Just got my book. Okay, so this website is based on guinea pigs, but the same will apply to rabbits. So the guinea pig gets the gassy vegetables, I suppose, and air is formed in the stomach or intestine. Then the guinea pig does not move around much if they don't have a large enclosure or they're not getting adequate exercise. This can lead to painful bloating. So on the other hand, this is the scenario where a guinea pig or rabbit is living in a spacious accommodation or they're getting good exercise. So the guinea pig gets these vegetables, air is formed in the stomach or intestine. The guinea pig has lots of space, so you're providing with a playpen or they live in a spacious accommodation anyway. then the air comes naturally from you know where, and therefore no discomfort. So it's a no-brainer really. Regardless of whether or not you're feeding this sort of diet, I do suggest you make sure they have playtime or make sure they have a spacious accommodation just so they can exercise, because it's important whether or not you're feeding this sort of diet. So rule number 4 is, before introducing any of these vegetables into their diet, make sure that commercial pellets or muesli style food has been removed from the diet, and this can be done over a period of 3 to 4 weeks depending on your individual animals, but gradually wean them off if you want to. And then once they have been weaned off and they're now on a no pellet diet, then you can wait another few weeks till they've fully adjusted. So rule number 5 is to start off by introducing the better tolerated of these sorts of vegetables. So this includes things like broccoli and Chinese cabbage, kohlrabi, cauliflower, them sorts of vegetables. So something I wanted to point out is that these vegetables are an excellent feed during the colder season. They're very nutritious, provide them with energy, plenty of vitamins and minerals, so are very important. You can definitely increase the amount that you are feeding so long as they tolerate it very well, and then this is a really good nutritious winter feed. Now when I'm talking about the cold season, I mean guinea pigs and rabbits housed outdoors, not those which are kept in central heated buildings, because it's just not necessary. Just a little side note here, guinea pigs and rabbits can produce quite smelly urine if fed these sorts of vegetables. It's just a sort of side effect. It's completely harmless, but it's something to be aware of. Just don't freak out if it happens and you've just fed them vegetables, because yeah, I have experienced this and I was a bit like, oh, at first, but you know, nothing to worry about, don't worry, it's fine. Some seeds, including caraway and cumin and also fennel seeds, I think, are really great for any digestive problems. They can also help with bloating. Some owners like to feed these alongside with these sorts of vegetables to sort of counteract the effects. Something you may want to consider, especially if you have got your guinea pigs outdoors in the cold season. It's a good supplement anyway. So thank you for watching this video. I really do hope that it's helped to clear up some questions and some queries. I know a lot of you have been concerned about why I'm feeding cabbage and things, and I've never really got around to making a video on that, but I just think it's really important, especially now it's coming up to the cold season and you'll probably all be noticing that I'm feeding a lot more of those types of vegetables. It's just something to sort of refer back to if ever I sort of include it in a video, just something I felt was very important to do. So yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time, and yeah, bye guys. My racket is. So cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower. Why do I have to keep saying it like that? It's really annoying. Very important. So, what was that? So you can definitely go ahead and you can definitely increase it. You can definitely increase. What? I think Piper's jealous of the guinea pig's food. What do you reckon? Panda's in the bowl as normal.